Hey, what's going on, Reg?
Hey, how you doing, Vince?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing all right.
Glad to hear it.
I think it's going with the software with the
Good,
CISSP.
man. I'm learning a lot. I'm getting a lot done. I'm grateful to have everybody here to kind of test and iterate through it. It's been good.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to build a full-length practice exam next, like one of the adaptive test ones.
Okay, that sounds good. So, are you using like what program are you using to code?
I'm using Cursor to do all the development, and then I'm just figuring out all the infrastructure stuff, like how to build the deployments and how to deal with the databases and how to deal with Stripe and all the integrations. And like, thankfully, I'm decent with the infrastructure stuff because I've kind of done a lot of that for work, but I would never be able to do the actual coding until like 6 months ago, you know?
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
You recently learned how to code like that?
Well, it's just all done in Cursor, like all the infrastructure stuff I was telling you about, I have to do manually. But as far as like actually going line by line, thankfully those days are over.
Wow.
Hey, what's going on, Chris? I was just about to respond to your message. I figured you would be in here.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's good evening, everyone.
Sunday, how are you doing?
I'm good, Vincent. How was the day?
Good, good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Okay. Are we all set for this evening's session?
Yeah, I think we should give it to 8:05. Let some people hop in, but tonight is Oceande's night, so we'll let him run the show.
Okay. How many minutes should I wait for before I can begin?
Did you figure everything out you needed to with presenting and the app and getting logged in?
Yeah, let me make sure everything is good. I'm just gonna leave this. Let me leave this window and join in on a different window. 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Let me see.
Victor, you out there? No, I don't see Victor.
So Vincent, I don't know if you noticed, but we may have some new members joining. I was on Pete Zerger boot camp thing yesterday, and I invited a bunch of people and had quite a few people on LinkedIn connect, and then asked for the link.
Fantastic. I truly appreciate that. I did see some referrals come in that you requested or that you sent, so thank you. I do appreciate it. Hey, Victor. Sandy, I muted you if you do start talking. Victor, good to see you. I just responded to your message, and You are more than welcome to take Mondays. So that's all you know.
Sure, thank you. Sounds good.
No, thank you. Victor, do you use that @live.com email address?
Yeah, that's fine. I usually use BDGesus, but since I think I registered with school using my live account, so that should be fine.
Okay. If you want to use a different one, you can just send it to me in the school chat.
No, that's good. That's okay. Try to make it less
Okay.
confusing.
I appreciate it. Asande, how you looking?
Yeah. Can you see my screen, huh?
We can. Yeah. Looks good.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of noise in the background. So you,
Oh, from my end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them to bring it down.
Maybe in between talking and questions, you could just mute when people are reading.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh no.
Looks good.
Was it good?
Yeah, looks fine.
Oh, okay.
And you just got
Is
the
it
other,
good?
other
Is it
tab. Yeah, and it looks like the other tab up there is the quiz.
Hold on. This is not what I should do. Hold on. I should share my screen. Window. Oh yeah, good. Okay, it should be good now, yeah?
Beautiful.
All right. Sorry for that.
No problem.
Trying to figure it out. So we'll just we'll do the difficult question. I'll generate 10 hard questions, and we'll start from there. Can you see the first question? Should I reduce the size of my screen?
Maybe a little.
A
But it's
little.
everybody. I think we can actually see it. This question is just kind of long.
Okay, yes. But can you see everything? Because I need all the options to be on the screen at the same time. Are you able to see that like that?
Just scroll down just a little bit.
Hold on. Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, sure.
That's sweet.
Okay, do you want me to put on the sound to read through us or something?
No, I think we can just read off the screen tonight. If you just want to mute yourself in between, it might help everyone concentrate. Thank you very much.
3 votes are in, and we have B, of course. Yeah. I guess that's about it. We are 8 on the call. Oh, yeah. We're 8 on. Okay, we're supposed to be 9. One person is here to vote. Can I just go ahead and reveal the answer?
Yeah, I would say go ahead. When we have majority of the people in, I usually go
Yeah, 6
second.
people voted
Go ahead.
for identifying critical business processes dependent on sensitive customer information. We have 6 votes for that option. And let me just look it in. Yes, that was correct. Okay. When we are set to move to the next question, please let me know so that I just skip. If anybody wants to make a comment about what why he or she probably selected a particular answer, you raise your hand and can have the stage. All right, Thomas, let's go ahead.
Yeah, can you go back up to the question? So at first I was debating between A and B, but when taking a closer look at it, it said conduct a technical vulnerability assessment of the legacy database, but I don't think the criteria is that the thing is, it mentioned in there that a breach. I think that what was it? The breach. Yeah, legacy database. So it was talking about sensitive customer information in there, and then it said, okay, impact of a data breach on the organization. So when I looked, and I seen the words data breach, I was like, okay, well, this is now dealing with the critical business, customer information was more important than the technical vulnerability, so that's what made me chose B over A.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. Anyone wants to make a comment or something? Okay, so for me, I choose B, yeah, because when you are talking about business impact analysis, critical business processes, those are the things you want to really look into. They are first and foremost the things. There's a reason why you do BIA. One of the big reasons why you do BIA. You want to identify those critical business, things that will be critically affected when there is a breach of any sort, when there is an issue, whatever it is, because BIA covers beyond data. It's the entire company, organization we're looking at here. So identifying the critical business processes is always the first thing you do when you are doing a BIA. So that was just a giveaway. Every other thing was long talk. So we can move to the next question.
Can we see what D is? Thanks.
Yeah, we have some answers already in. I will stay answering, or we should go with the highest counts. Okay, we'll go with the highest counts. Thank you. And that was wrong. Okay, can somebody please explain to us why attributes-based access control was the right answer? Oh, it's okay. Yes. If anybody wants to speak, please.
So it talks about the critical systems. So when you wanted to bring in an R policies to apply to the critical systems, I think you need to go drill down and give some granular level accesses, right? So probably contextual based option, and attribute based is also gives you the access based on the environmental conditions, location and stuffs, right? So this gives you a deep down drilled granular way of giving you the access control for the critical systems. So that would be the reason I've chosen that.
Great. Does anybody want to say something, or we should move to the next question? Okay, next question. Please go ahead.
This one is, I'm asking myself, is a snapshot is a backup, is a full backup. It's just quicker. And you get the memory. So that's why I went with B.
Anybody want to say something else before we lock it in? Please tell us.
Yeah, the memory is like one of the most critical things because once the server goes down, that memory is lost, and making a full backup of the database server is going to take some time, but a snapshot is real fast.
Thank you. Anyone have anything else to say?
Well, based on that comment, the immediate action to preserve the server, I think I'll change my answer to B as well. I did not pay attention to the immediate action part.
Absolutely, because when you switch off when the system goes off, everything in the memory is gone, volatile memory. So you have to preserve that before the system goes off.
Yeah, I think you can submit now. It's like 9 of us.
Yes, there's a countdown that's I think has to be there, probably because it's a difficult question. There's a countdown that must be reached before I cancel it. Mr. Vincent,
You can
do you know
select the
about that?
question.
Oh, so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I've done that already.
Do you think it makes more sense to have the majority question just get selected automatically?
For me? Is that question for me?
No, it's okay. Never mind. I don't understand.
Yeah. I think we should keep it like it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
I
me
wouldn't
too.
change it.
Gotcha.
Clear on this? Can I move to the next question? Great. I guess that was pretty straightforward. Anybody want to say something?
No,
No,
oh, go ahead.
and if no comment, then we'll move to the next question. But if there's comment, of course.
So for me, I feel like D, I don't know, like I was reading the answer and it kind of didn't make too much sense. So I don't know if it's something with the app itself, but like if you read it, using a single centralized PAM solution for both on-premise and cloud system, it almost sounds like C, but it just basically doesn't mention all the systems. I don't know if anybody is with me on that. If you're
To
using
my
one, if you're using
Yeah.
one system, you're controlling both the local and the federated services.
exactly.
Could you scroll back up to the question? Sorry. You could be right. Let's see.
If you look at the current enterprise systems, works in this kind of a hybrid approach. They have the on-premises Active Directories as well, and they have the cloud Active Directories. Both synced to have an hybrid kind of a system.
I gotta say, this question I just don't understand, but it could definitely be missing some of the options. I'm gonna add a thing to flag questions so that I can pluck them from the database if they are incorrect.
Cool.
Vincent, does he have the functionality to make the font bigger and smaller? Is that
So
something
great.
you can do?
Great idea. I'll do that too.
Because sometimes I feel like when he going up and down, I don't know, it's because if it's like too zoom out or something, or
No, that's
or
a
maybe
great
if we
idea.
have a way to like adjust the fonts, that'd be good.
I'll do that. I've been trying to figure out, and that didn't cross my mind. So thanks.
I think I should log this in. Any comments?
Nope, I guess this is a straightforward one.
Any comments? Anybody want to say something?
Thomas and myself raised their hands. So Thomas, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a comment. So it talked. If you go up to the question real quick, I mean, it was self-explanatory. You can go up there. So once I seen highly sensitive trade secrets, that's the company's bread and butter, of making money. So the only thing at the end of their life, the best thing to do was full destruction.
Yeah, and I was going to say a similar thing. I agree with that. As soon as you see proprietary information and highly sensitive trade secrets, you don't want to reuse the hard drive or any of the media.
And the
Destroy
big
it.
one there, and the big one there too is the EOL, end of life. So the system already reached its end of life. So this it's no good anymore. The best thing it will be to destroy it.
Absolutely. Let's move to the next question. Any comments? I think this is pretty much straightforward. Yeah, the cost to classify the data shouldn't be a consideration when we're talking about sensitive matters. So it's pretty much straightforward. But if anybody want to say something, of course the stage is yours. Otherwise, we'll lock it in. Thank you. Any comments? Yeah, I guess the explanation was pretty straightforward, right? So we're talking of fair. Fair is all about quantitative assessments, risk assessment. So we'll move to the next question. Okay. Any comments? Yes, please, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah. So when I look at the explanation, and I believe A was the correct answer, right? Yeah. So when you go down to the explanation, and if you look at it, it says incorrect answers, and then it has option A. You know, so I guess the explanation is kind of not correct in there. I think incorrect answers
You're right.
should be A would have been the correct answer.
Yes, you're right. I think that was the formatting of this explanation.
Right. And yeah, the formatting, Vincent.
Yeah, I hear you guys. I'm reading that answer, and I'll put something in there so we can flag questions.
Wow. That one. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Scroll up. What's it called? IPS 199.
I've seen it before, but I didn't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, federal standard.
And for me, I was thinking A because that octave actually stands for something that has got threats inside. I can't remember the full acronym now. The O stand for operational there's a threat. The T stands for threat in that octave, right? And so that's why and because of the determine the criticality of the asset. That octave, I don't know if we've heard about octave before. Octave is an acronym actually. Not like is this octave is an acronym, and this T here, I think it stands. The C stands for critical. I think so, if I can remember. Yeah, critical threats. Yeah, so that's why I actually picked that because of this criticality of assets. The Federal Information Processing System 199. I've heard of it, but I don't know. I don't know how they map it to. Is it to say anything about Federal Information System? I mean, federal government. This has to do with the handling of data in federal government sector, some kind of like that. Federal information, yeah. Federal Information and Information System, yeah. It's got to do with handling of government stuff, but on this question, I can't see government stuff. And this octave, the C stands for criticality. I don't know. We might have to review this question and see. Anyway, we'll move to the next question. If anybody has comments, is the best time to have it. Otherwise, we'll move. Any comment before I submit this? Watermarking. For me, data labeling is not a simple thing. Data labeling is really simple. Anyway, let's read the solution. So go to the next question. Thank you. Any comment before I submit? Are we expecting more votes? Yeah, Mr. Thomas. State the
Yeah.
source.
Yeah, if you destroy it, then you can't it can't be surplus, you know.
Yes, that's why A is not correct, right? Thank you.
So what was the meaning of surplus, Thomas, here? I didn't get it.
So surplus is reselling it. Like maybe like if you have say for example the military or something, after they use the computers, they'll purge all the information out of it, and then they'll bring it to a warehouse and put it online for people, to come and buy it, and the people will pay a reduced price for the equipment there.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chris.
Yeah, I was just gonna say surplus, meaning that it's no longer useful to them, but it will be reused by somebody else.
Great.
So
Thank you
resold
for
to
that.
somebody else.
Absolutely. The answer is in. Next question, please.
Not bad for a hard category. Hard level questions.
Hey, Sandy, would you click track progress there at the top?
What? Okay.
See that big green button?
The green button. Okay.
Okay. Pretty good. 70. C's get degrees.
Yeah, not bad. 7 correct out of 10. Should we do more, or what do you want to do?
It's up to
You
the
can
group.
take what?
You could,
5
there you
more.
go.
We can do another
Alright,
5 more.
Yeah, we
We
could
have-
probably do 5 more. Yeah.
Yeah, all right then. We have some time. Thank you. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Oh, did the question change? I thought I was reading a different question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
you don't.
Okay,
It did.
all right.
Because yeah, I put in my C answer, and then all of a sudden the answer is completely different.
Yep.
Yeah, the C was like same, right? The same.
Yes, I noticed that.
Wait, so it just randomly changed?
Yes, by itself.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it still says we're on question 1, but that's not the same question that we just read.
Okay.
Okay,
It
let's.
wasn't about phishing.
Hmm.
That'll be a fun one to watch on the recording.
Yeah, this is a ghost in the machine. Sorry about that, guys. I'll look into it.
Yeah, and like Robert said in the chat, it says 10 questions when we chose 5.
Yeah, we're still having that problem. Okay.
Okay. Do you want this set of questions, or I should get it harder one? What do you want?
Next one, right? I don't think we got the answer here.
Yeah, just submit and go to the next.
I think this one changed too, right? The answer changed. It was
It's
raising
a
a warning.
similar question, but nothing changed.
Is a different question. A different
Okay.
question.
I'm too slow today.
No, I thought the
Yeah,
same
different
thing, but,
question, similar topic.
Any comments before I look at it? Let's talk about this actually. Some people think is Thomas. Do you want to tell us why you think is interactive? Good. Go
Yeah.
ahead, the stage says.
So the reason why I put IAST because IAST is a combination of SAST and DAST, and it you use both of them in the CI/CD pipeline for secure DevOps there,
Okay,
or
the
DevOps. That's why I
question
chose
was-
that.
The question was
Now, this
specific
isn't my
to
strong
the code,
point,
The
but
the code change. The team wants to ensure that the code change is thoroughly tested for the code. Which of them tests for code?
and it's before deployment. That's another key phrase you wanna pay attention to.
The team wants to ensure that
Another thing I saw from the desert is that you always want to shift left, so you always want to pick the answer that is going to secure at the early stages.
Ashok?
What is this highlight keywords?
You can hit it. It's going to highlight words in the question that it considers important.
Yeah, before submitting, should we try that? Highlight keywords.
Sure.
Yeah, hit it.
the code change. Code is very important in that question. The code. What test for the code? The question was not open. Something must test for the code, and that I think is static, right? But let's check. We'll see.
I have to admit the keywords aren't fantastic.
Yeah, I would have did vulnerabilities before deployment, but
Yeah, static checks for code, not for other vulnerable. Yeah, sorry, different.
let's look at the explanation.
Yeah, please.
Can I say something?
Sure,
Before we-
please.
The static code analysis is for the CI/CD pipeline, always. But if they are in rush and they can't do this, then dynamic testing is done. Interactive is for integrated systems. So Thomas, what you were saying, a combination of SAS, SAT, static code analysis and dynamic code analysis doesn't, it's not the same. Interactive is for integrated systems. I'm not reading the answers yet, but that was the penetration is after the code is released.
Thank you for that, Ashok.
On another note, Vincent, I just wanted to, one thing that I seen with LearnSAP, like it highlights the word, and it also, when you hover over the words, it will give you a definition, like it will define what vulnerabilities are, or what SAS is when you hover with your mouse over on top of it.
Okay. So, okay. Thank you for that.
So basically, just to add a word, static is done before you deploy. Dynamic is done at runtime, and they check for different things. The code, the source code, you want to check for that with the static. Vulnerabilities at runtime, you want to check for that with dynamic. Stuff like SQL injection, you want to check for that with dynamic. Then when you do both, is interactive. So I think this question was before deployment and the code change. And we'll move to the next question.
You got a hand up there.
Please go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to give a feedback to Vincent. Vincent, the answer types which we give, can it be like polling? Because most of the time what I've seen is we are affected with who's checking the answers. So the answers should be hidden, like whoever is giving. And then we select the majority of the number over there.
That's what I've been doing. I always go with the majority. That's why we fetch some actually. Is the reason why we fetch some. I'll be going with the majority actually.
Ashok, help me understand a little better what you're thinking, because I do think it's a good idea, but I'm just not sure I totally understand.
You know, when you do the polls,
Uh-huh,
you see the question and answers, and the whoever is giving whatever the answers, they don't show up in until you reveal the answer, and then it gives you a time to discuss what is before everybody has submitted the answers. So that would be another good idea to have this answer, because in the chat box we can see who is writing what. You can write answers, but the poll should be like more of like hidden answers. Everybody is giving answers, but it's hidden.
Yeah. You're saying it would be better if we didn't see each other's answers until after. Yeah, that's a little, I agree with you completely, and I've looked into it. It's a little difficult with the Google Meet.
Okay.
I would have to build like an extension, which could happen, but
I think one way you can implement that is if we can actually choose votes directly on the app instead of voting on the chat, on the group chat.
I know. I absolutely will figure that out. You know, I'll figure out some way, because it's not ideal. I think the polling on the questions is kind of the best implementation for the group right now. But yeah, it could be better. It will be better.
Right. Well, I think we're at the top of the hour right now. Are we good? We done, right?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. All right.
All right, everyone. Have
for showing up, and have a good night. Rest, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Vincent.
What's up, Thomas?
Hey, I think another good feature to add in, like, you know, when you click the play the audio and it just reads it. What about when it reads it? How about it highlights it as it, you know, reads it, and you know, the highlighting scrolls. Yeah, that would be a nice feature in it.
I like that too. I was just thinking about getting rid of the voice, at least for right now, until I can get a better one. Because I don't even think we really use it. But yeah, highlighting the words as it reads them. It's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, Vincent.
And then maybe another thing, you know, I don't have the premium version. I just have the free version, and I do my 3 questions a day. But what would be nice feature to add in it, like when you're in the app, have a like maybe a pull down window to, like, you know, what features, you know, that customers would like to see in the future, something along that.
I was actually just working on that a little bit in the background of the call, but like a feature request board to keep track of everything. Definitely.
I think for each question there should be a feedback also, because you know, the questions we were saying something wrong, and then all of a sudden we figured out what's wrong.
I think we were talking about that one before you hopped in. We're going to add a flag button so we can just flag the question. And I think I might just implement it so if it gets flagged 5 times, it just gets deleted automatically. So that way, as people are going through, if 5 people think it's inaccurate or shouldn't be in the database, then it'll just get automatically removed, you know, or 3 people or something, but some threshold. So yeah, good ideas, guys. I really, really, truly appreciate everybody's help and time. I'm going to let you get on with your nights, and I hope everybody has a good weekend. All right. Take care all. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Bye.
Sure.